It shows that you were placed on probation September 16th of 2025 for the offense of tampering, fabricating with physical evidence, a third-degree felony, and that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
The motion alleges you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you failed to...
Some of them are kind of redundant.
Okay, well, let's...
Counts.
We'll start with this one, then we'll see. So count 1 alleges that you failed to avoid injurious or vicious habits in that you physically assaulted another offender in the B3 pod on or about the 6th day of November 2025 at the Henley unit, which is the ISF unit. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 2 alleges that you failed to complete the education program, the GED program, because you stated that you were tired and did not feel like going to school so early in the morning every day. Is that true or not true?
Yes.
True or not true?
True.
Sounds ridiculous when you hear it read back to you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Count 3 alleges that you failed to enter and successfully complete the ISF program and that you were removed based on behavioral issues. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 4, well, it's different. Count 4 alleges that you failed to comply with all of the directions of the ISF program and that you engaged in sexual misconduct while participating at the Henley Unit ISF. Is that true or not true? And then count 5 alleges that you failed to comply with all of the directives of the ISF program and that you were walking around in the, quote, living area of the dorm during count time against the rules. And that's also at the Henley unit. Is that true or not true? That one's not true. So did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1 through 4 freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 4 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation. What I would like to do, I'm going to reset it. I don't know that I need, because she really hasn't been out, a full update, but I would like as much information as we can get from ISF. So if they have reports that you guys can get your hands on so that I can read more about what went on there, that will help me, I think, with sentencing. Anything that you think is important for me to know, Ms. Holmes will be out there to visit with you. Tell her all of that. She'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back for sentencing, and then I'll decide what to do.
Yes.
All right, you can go back with the bailiff. Oh, wait, Miss, come back for a second. So, Ms. Miles, I do want to make sure you understand, obviously, it's important how you behave when you're in custody.
Write that down.
And so anything that happens between now and when you come back for sentencing in our jail is only going to make things worse.
A few moments later.
All right, so just for the record, and I've gone back to review the pre-sentence report just to remind myself of what was in that and kind of what got us where we are now. I hate this because I really, really, really wanted you to succeed. I really did. I wanted you to be able to go to ISF, but I can't not stick to my word. I told probation when you were here. I told you when you were here. No more incident reports before ISF or you're not even going to make it. And it has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. What day were we here? I can't remember. 8, 9. The sentence date was supposed to be, the sentence date was November 18th. Since November 18th. You've been caught with looks like kind of a makeshift tattoo needle. We've got 1, 2, 3. 4 or 5 at least times when you have been spraying other inmates with disinfectant spray, horseplaying, smoking. I mean, it's just,
Judge, I certainly understand your thoughts about it not being enough time, especially with the incident reports you're having a problem with on all these people in the jail.
no, I think I'm going to go along with what you guys have agreed to. I just wanted some time to look at it. That I'm just reminding myself of all, I mean, the fact that you got this in the first place, because we went through, I have it all marked off on this PSI, your juvenile history and the opportunity you were given now that you're an adult to change your life and just follow the simple rules. So I am going to, let's see. So I have documents here on this tablet that have your signature on them, that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas? Do you understand, if I go along with this agreement, that you're waiving any right to appeal? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence going to find that you entered your plea of true to count 1 freely and voluntarily? Find that count true. Find sufficient evidence at this time to find you guilty. Okay, something wrong. Find you guilty of obstruction or retaliation of 3rd-degree felony. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 4 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, so you waived your right to appeal. I'm also going to hand you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. If you have any questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Rojas. Because you got time today does not mean that you still can't do better and change your life. Better you act in prison, the sooner you're going to make parole. The sooner you do that, you can get out, hopefully follow the rules and have the best life you can. You get in TDC and act like you've been acting in our jail, you're going to end up doing the whole 4 years. But you're eligible for parole in less than 2. In about 1.5 years, you're eligible for parole. And that's going to be 100% up to you. And I can assure you, you're not going to get it if you keep acting like this. All right? You can go back with the bailiff.